This is CBS 11 News Now.
Well, welcome to News Now, our digital update. I'm Jeff Ray, coming to you live from our Fort Worth studios. We wanted to do a weather one today because of the threat of weather over the next couple of days. Let's first show you what's going on right now. We do have some strong thunderstorms that have been along the Red River and just to the south side. You can see them around Bowie. Another thunderstorm has developed. All this started just before 11 o'clock and was continuing to kind of redevelop in the same areas. We are expecting that same area to be under the threat of severe weather as we cross the rest of the afternoon. I'm circling. Notice I did not circle the metro area. There is only a small chance some of these thunderstorms could get into the metroplex as we get towards the end of the day into the early evening. We'll keep an eye on that. There's more weather ahead. So we have this going on this afternoon and most of this staying out of the metroplex. But we do have the threat of some big rain. So let me show you this. As we talk about this front that is making its way towards the metro area, it will literally stall out here. So that is where even by 8 o'clock we see the thunderstorms in the same area, stretching back from Abilene and up into Oklahoma across the Red River, but affecting pretty much the same counties here, all the way from Cook County back into Palo Pinto and Stevens and Young County, Eastland County as well. Now, this is at the midnight hour. You can see what starts to happen. The rain starts to move in, and I think we go through really from noon tomorrow into 8 o'clock tomorrow with some on-again, off-again rain, sometimes rather heavy, over most of North Texas. This goes on really into Wednesday because then another frontal boundary kind of comes up from the southwest and lingers over us, and we end up with some big rain probably for the morning commute on Wednesday that is going on into Wednesday afternoon before it starts to move off to the east and leave us alone just in time for the weekend. Now, what's happening in the big picture is that we got this cutoff low just slowly making its way out of the Four Corners region, and that's why we have a couple of days, well, about 2.5 days of rain ahead. I mean, it's going to rain probably all the way into Wednesday night before clearing out for the Rangers home opener, which we'll talk about more in just a second. But the severe threat is really tonight out across the metroplex to the west, and then Tuesday, including the metro area, with a flood threat Tuesday and Wednesday, and then clearing out. That is an numerous risk, a Category 3, that orange color now from San Angelo up into Wichita Falls. They've just increased the risk for the chances of severe weather out to across the western counties. You can see there's only a marginal risk for DFW there in the green. And this is actually for Wednesday, or tomorrow, you can see how in the yellow now parts of the metroplex and off to the east and certainly south, our southern counties also run the risk of severe weather. What kind of severe weather? Golf ball size hail, 60, 70 mile per hour winds. That's not only this afternoon, but tomorrow as well. There is a risk of isolated tornadoes, but we're not so concerned about that. We'll keep an eye on these thunderstorms. That is not the main risk. The risk is pretty small of a tornado. What the risk is, I think, highest is isolated flooding. That's because we continue to see the models kick out tremendous rainfall amounts, 2 to 4 inches in some spots, and I think generally just about everybody will get at least an inch of rain by the time we get to the end of day. Wednesday will be the biggest rain we have had since the last day of February. And then the good news, it dries out just in time for the Texas Rangers home opener, which is Thursday afternoon. Temperatures will be in the mid-70s, sun will be coming out. We have another front coming through for Friday. We'll be in the 60s on Friday. Cooler weather after this run of 80-degree weather, which includes today. Then on Saturday, low 70s. On Easter Sunday, it looks to be a warm day as strong south winds will kick up. The temperatures will get into the 80s, I think, by afternoon. It could be breezy even in the morning hours. So we were talking about the Texas home Rangers and the home opener Thursday. Today we got a preview of some of the new food offerings. How about fried cinnamon rolls, the dilly dog, don't even ask, and a $27 fried chicken sandwich big enough to feed the whole family. So every year it gets more creative, and Globe Life Park Executive Chef Chris Vasquez says the food service team begins dreaming up these creations at the end of last season, and you go from the bacon brisket and bologna sandwich to the vegan Nacho Grande. We ask you, what would you try? Hey, let us know. Thank you for watching CBS 11, the ones for Texas. For the latest updates, head to cbsdfw.com. We'll see you back here at 3 o'clock.